So I've been trying for the past hour to do the top 5 Wednesdays by villains. So this is my first video. I'm gonna try again because I'm trying not to give too much away about that particular book, because these villains that I picked, they're pretty much the main characters in each books. So without further ado, let's go. The first one is Kali from The Rat and the Dime. Why do I love this guy so much is because everyone perceives him as a bad guy, right? I love how much he pushes, he doesn't care what people think about him, and because he's the monster that everyone thinks, and he has created his image as a monster, right? Because he has to sacrifice things to keep his village safe, and things that he calculated, and he decided that this is the best way to do it, and he tries to push people away and not to show that he's also human, and he doesn't. I just love him. I just love him, like how much he thinks about these things, and through how much trouble he goes to save, even to the price of his own maybe life, to keep his people safe. So I just love him, the way he thinks, the way like he acts. Even some people, might disagree with me because they say it's a bit too harsh, but no, I honestly agree because I understand his point of view. I just love it. Maybe it's not considered as a villain, but I don't know. For me, he was a villain, but I love it. I just love it. The second one that I have, it is the second one in a series again, and this is Cam from the Fallen series. And people, if you have seen the trailer, I will put the trailer for you guys down below. So the one that has black hair, it's Cam. The one with blonde hair and blue eyes, it is Daniel. And why I love Cam, because in the first one, I'm just gonna talk about this one because then I'll get too much away. And this one, he's like trying to be nice and gentleman, so he can win Lauren's heart. Well, so he can tilt the freaking way towards him. Not gonna give too much away, but it's pretty much the battle between evil and good, right? So he's trying to get her to go into his side. So honestly, at the beginning when I read this book, I was like a little bit against him, and the more I reread this whole series, I started liking him, because I was like, I would have been a different story. And it would be so much cooler to read that kind of series and story. You expect to go for the good guy, and then he goes for the bad guy, and these things, and so much adventure, and so many things will go. So I just love it. I love Cam, the way he thinks, and the way he plans stuff. He thinks they're good, but then he does take some decisions that they're for the good of everyone. Even though you don't expect, he does some amazing things, even though he's a big A. I just love Cam. I love Cam. The more I'll reread this thing, I will love Cam more, and I feel bad for Daniel, but I really wanted Lauren to be with Cam in this book. I really wanted it. I know, I didn't give too much about this one. The next ones, I actually have all of them, the vampires. So, and this one I have, it's Angel from Buffy, guys. Angel from Buffy, okay, he's the bad guy no matter how you put it. Either if he has a soul, he doesn't have a soul, he is the bad guy in this whole thing, okay? But season 2, when he's losing his soul, why does he lose his soul? Because he does something that he loves and he loses his soul. Those episodes, they were I was like, yes, oh my god, and then the fight, and then this thing, and I love Angels, okay? I love Angels. Spike was okay too. I don't know. It was interesting to see Spike and Angels work together, but still, I love Angels because he was thinking he was so much more smart and pushing it so much more, and making so many dangerous and so many things. It was so much more interested. I wanted to keep him as a bad guy for more, although I always rated to Angel and Buffy to be together. I was like, yeah, this is my all-time favorite TV show, guys. It's I cannot tell you how much, like how many times I've seen this. Oh my god. And when the freaking, I'm gonna spoil this, but when the freaking thing like almost finished this, like the season, and he appeared in there, I was like, yes, how are they gonna make them together? Oh my god. And if you look also in the Angel TV show, it is one that I will remember you. I was crying and I was so happy, and I love myself some bad guys. Okay, the next one, maybe you guys expected this because I've been talking about this a lot. So this one is in my language, by the way, but you guys all know it. So it's the Vampire Diaries. I picked Damon. I love Damon in all 3 seasons. I love it. Even in the 4th one, but the 3rd one, through the 4th, when he pushes so much like Elena to like, you know, so many things the whole time. I love him for what he does. He's mean, but he still does like some good things, which is amazing, and he's like twisted things, and I'm like, what? And I love this villain, guys. I love it because he does the things that he does for his own good, and then he ends up to be helping some other people. I'm like, yes. I love it how he pushes your buttons and how reckless he is so many times. I just love Damon. I love it. I love him. I love him. Like, I will keep making this video only about Damon if I'll keep going. And the next one, maybe you guys don't expect it. I'm just gonna show all of them because it's very hard to take it out of the box, okay? And put it back in. It is James, guys. I like Volturi too, but you know, I like James in the Twilight. Oh my god, I love James. I don't know if it is because I seen the video, the movie first, and then I read the book. I don't know, but I love the way he thinks, the way he's able to like. I honestly want that power, like, you know, to like be able to like that sense to and the way he thinks, he's smart, and calls Bella, right? I don't think I'm spoiling anything because I'm pretty sure everyone have seen it. So he calls Bella using the videotape, right? Where she was at the freaking like ballet studio, and makes her come to him. I just love myself, and I'm sorry, but I love everyone that is blonde and blue eyes. I can't help it. Yeah, I can help it. I'm sorry. I can't help it. So I love James. I love the way he thinks. And I'm pretty sure he was amazing for Victoria. I would have wanted to have more of them too for a while. Like, I would have wanted them to be different. Like, to save Bella and maybe continue a little bit in the New Moon and be like, you know, fighting against them. Like, those, like, James and Victoria, they would have made a perfect like villain for quite a few books. I don't know, I would have wanted that like dude to be so much more. I love them both. It's like the perfect villains, people. The perfect villains out of all of this. So yeah, those are my 5. Well, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So it is Twilight. We have some Buffy, we have the Vampire Diaries, and we have this one. So if you guys have done them, don't forget to tag them below so I can check out your videos to see what you thought. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye. I'm gonna miss it. Oh my god.